Welcome to Jordan. I'm Maureen Carlson. A quick drive through town shows that Jordan, which is 35 miles southwest of Minneapolis, has preserved many of its 19th and 20th century buildings, 15 of which are listed on the National Register of Historic Buildings. The feed mill and Pekarna Meat Market, both local attractions, are just down the block from Maureen Carlson's Center for Creative Arts, which most people call Maureen's.
Well, this is Maureen's in winter. Those of you that have come in the summer, look at all the snow. We got about a foot of snow last weekend.
Ready for a look inside? We'll enter through the front door and directly into the retail space. Follow me in here, and we'll take a little look at my office first. I want you to make sure you see my office door. I have my little bit of privacy, and this is where I spend many hours each week. This is also where I keep my favorite sculptures, as well as the originals from my books, videos, and licensed character lines. Now let's visit the rest of the building. And this is where I do most of my clay work, and this is our secondary classroom that we use when we have a really big class or if we have two classes going on at the same time. And this is also my little gallery space where we're starting to fix it up so that we can put some of our work on display for sale. Some of the work that you see is mine, and others were created by Val Daniels, who works at Maureen's. Currently, we're working on Pipsy Woggin's greeting cards, which feature Pip stories as well as photos by CMC and watercolors by Val. This room, as well as the main classroom, are available for use by groups and individuals who book retreats at Maureen's. The main classroom can accommodate approximately 12 students, more for lecture-type presentations and less for week-long classes. The garden and river views are favorite features of this classroom. Now, I also do a lot of my work in this room, and you can tell by this table, these are things that I'm unpacking from my recent teaching trip to Maryland, and that is the part I hate the most, is the unpacking and cleaning up. But it has to be done. Ready for a trip upstairs to the dormitory? The stairway at the west end of the building was added on in the late 1800s. The rest of the space has been remodeled over the years. The building was divided into apartments when we purchased it in 1998. We've converted it into a dormitory which consists of 6 bedrooms, 3 of which are single and 3 are double. We've designed it to be a comfortable mix of new and old, and perhaps reminiscent of a weekend visit with a favorite elderly aunt or a grandmother. Many of the handwork pieces that you see on display are ones that Dan and I inherited from our mothers and grandmothers, and we're delighted to have a place where we can creatively use them as well as share their beauty with you. There are also 2 kitchens for guest use, 2 bathrooms, and an upper-level porch off the east kitchen. The heating and cooling units are shared by the whole dorm, so we have provided folding screens to give each guest a private area. This is one of 2 rooms which look out over the river, and in certain seasons, providing that the water is just right, you're provided with the sounds of a babbling brook and sometimes an early morning whistling cardinal. There are also 2 downstairs baths and a laundry facility that may be used by guests. Our garden is currently covered with snow, but come summer, the arbors will be blooming with morning glories, and I look forward to sharing our gardens with you in an upcoming video. Sand Creek, which winds through town, passes directly behind Maureen's, but a short walk to Lagoon Park allows the visitor to enjoy the waterfalls, pond, well-kept park, and its towering cottonwood trees. It's easy in this setting to imagine that there are indeed wee folk who slumber beneath the snow as they wait for spring. Sidewalks allow one to take a circle path back past the Mini-Met ball field, the feed mill, and to Maureen Carlson's classroom door. Come back again.